it's important to temper all of these expectations, right? It's like you can have a great combine and maybe it helps you out a little bit, but if you didn't put good film out when you were in college, you could run a 4.1540. You could bench press 50 reps at 225. None of it is going to matter if you're a bad football player.
Yeah,
right.
Yeah, we're drafting football players, not just athletes.
Right, exactly.
Yeah, exactly. And they should be both. Like, and in the chat, Chuck Hartman said, George is really big on RAS score. That's fine. Like, I am too. But the RAS score has to match their production and their college tape. So you get a guy like Mike Washington who pops on tape, and then he has the RAS score. I think it was the highest RAS score ever by a running back. And it's like, okay, well, that syncs up. And so it kind of validates everything that you're thinking about a guy like Mike Washington Jr. And honestly, on the adverse side, like Cam, I knew I'd give you crap about Emmett Johnson. Yeah. He's obviously a really good running back. I don't care where he went to college. I don't care what his 40 time was, what his measurables were. I know his RAS score was somewhere in the 5s. He's going to be a second or third round pick, and he's going to be a good running back in the NFL. So it goes both ways. So, like, yeah, people might be fans of RAS scores, and I think it's important to find good athletes. But again, that score has to match the film and the production that they put out in college. Bottom line is you can either play football or you can't.
Well, I was going to say, there's a few cases of players who just completely bombed a combine. And all of a sudden you look at their NFL career, like their career relatively speaking, and they've had solid careers. And I think the one positively from a running back side of things that comes to mind is obviously, your co-host and partner of crime, favorite, or one of his all-time favorites, if you will, and that'd be Kyren Williams. Like, Kyren Williams was one who notoriously bombed the combine. He failed nearly almost every test. And all of a sudden in the NFL, what happens? He becomes one of the better running backs in the National Football League. So it's just one of those things, like, you have to probably more often than not trust the film above all else.